So this is what we doing here, man. Slick Walk Guard, Slick Talk Nation. All right. I know I said it backwards, but sometimes I do that. That's how that go. However you want to spin it. Right? Um, so Verb and Smart went down the other day. I watched it. And I wanted to get on here earlier and do it, but I just couldn't. And I'm glad I didn't. And I'm glad I didn't because I wanted to see if this time limit thing, if people was gonna talk about this, right? When I first watched it, I looked and I said, "Well, I know how these battles go, right?" And I know the Swamp was rapping longer than Verb. That's one of the first things I noticed. I know the Swamp was rapping longer than Verb, right? So I wanted to see if that would play a part in who y'all had winning the battle. Now, did the time limit play a part? It's my question to y'all. Y'all write in the comments. I want to know if to y'all did the time limits play a part. But let me say this, right? We sign contracts for a certain amount of time. Now, this happened to me millions of times. Like every time my battle has happened to me. And I can tell you with two prime people it happened to. So the first, not the first, but let me talk about me and T-Top because I haven't with me and T-Top. T-Top is a piece of shh. All right, T-Top, if you're listening to this, you're a piece of shh. I'm gonna tell you why. So we was contracted to sign. We signed for I think 330, which is the normal standard contract is 330. Me and T-Top gets on the phone, and I don't know T-Top like that, like that at this time at all. He gets on the phone, and no, matter of fact, we don't get on the phone. I'm sorry. I see him in person. You know what I'm saying? We give each other a pound, talking. And I'm like, yo, listen, man, how long, we talking like, how long you gonna go? Maybe we'll go over time. And so T-Top telling me like, nah, man, I got 330, man. I'm not going nowhere over that, man. I wouldn't. This is why T-Top, you a piece of shit. So we get to the battle. First round go. T-Top went about 6 minutes. So he baited me into think he wasn't going long. He went about 6 minutes. Now, normally when I go into these battles, this time limit can play a part. When I go into the battles, though, I go into the battle expecting it, though. Because I always said it's a talent to be able to get your point across in a certain amount of time. And whatever time they give you. I feel like people like Lux, shout out to Lux and Mook, you know what I'm saying, who is, they dope rappers. They need more time to get their point across. I don't feel like they can get their point across in a 3-minute time span. You know what I'm saying? They just need more time. So I feel like it's a talent in itself to be able to get your point across in 3 minutes or 2 minutes or whatever time they give you, right? That amount of time they give you. So another thing's happened with me with Easy. Me and Easy got on the phone. He's like, nah, how long? I'm like, nah, I'm sticking to the time. I'm going 330. The most I'm gonna go is 4 minutes. You know what I'm saying? To cut off time 4 minutes. That's what I'm doing. I ain't going over 4 minutes. You got my word. I don't. That's not I do. So Easy like, yeah, nah, I'm doing the same thing, man. Come on, man. I'm not rapping more than what they paying me. Nah, man. Da-da-da. I get in the ring with Easy. He goes 7 minutes every round or something like that, right? So I'm saying though, when I get into these battles, I expect it. So it's on me to let it rock or not. Now, when you get on stage, if they going long, you can't be like, yo, stop me going too long, stop them. Because then you look bad. And I'm giving y'all some game, right? I'm giving the battle rappers some game too. So you shouldn't do this because you look bad when you stop them from rapping. So even if you're right and they're going way over the time, once you stop them, you look bad, especially if they cooking. Right now, I do feel like how long somebody goes can sway the crowd into thinking they're beating you in that round, which it shouldn't be like that. We should go off of material, right? Who has the best material? Um, who said the best stuff, no matter how long it is. Because sometimes the reason I be letting it rock is because a lot of times when people rap long is a bunch of filler. And they don't notice that. If you go look at everybody that rap kind of long against somebody, it'd be a lot of filler. It'd be more filler than actual punches and stuff that's shaking the crowd. So they can actually rap their self out. Prime example, when I battled Cassidy. You know what I'm saying? His first round was so long, he started off fire. That was fire. He started off fire. But his first round was so long, it was a bunch of filler. It started, by the time it got to a certain point, it was just a bunch of filler. It wasn't like when he started, it was them hard hitting bars. It was just a bunch of filler. So then it kind of died out. And now going into the second round, it went from up here to kind of down here. You get what I'm saying? So that can happen when somebody raps too long. I don't even know how the youngsters could do that. I'm not rapping. I'm not going up there rapping for 8-10 minutes. I'm not doing it. All right. I don't have that much to say about a person I'm battling. The person I'm battling, I don't have 8 minutes around worth of stuff to say to them. There's just not, you know what I'm saying? 4 minutes, yeah. 8 minutes, 7 minutes, no. Okay. So with this particular battle right here, Verb versus Swamp, do y'all feel like the time limit played a part and who won? Now, when you look at the battle, this is real too. When you look at the battle, it looks like Swamp won, right? Do y'all think the time limit played the part and y'all saying Swamp won, or it looking like Swamp won? I really want to know that. And do y'all think we should stick to the time? I really want to know how y'all feel about this. Do y'all think we should stick to the time, or do y'all think like, because we could think as fans also and say, nah, because of course we want to hear more raps. If a battle rapper gonna give us more raps, you want to hear it. That's some people. Me personally, I don't. I want to hear good material, no matter how long it is. I just want to hear good material, right? So if we sign a contract to do a certain amount of time, do you feel like the battle rapper should stick to it? Or do you feel like the battle rapper should go in there and be prepared for whatever? How do you feel about that? Um, I feel like, me personally, I feel like when you sign a contract, you you should stick to the time that's on there. Me personally, I feel like you should stick to the time that's on there. That's just how you do business. If we're gonna do more time, then let's agree to do more time. If you feel like you want to do more time, then let's agree to do more time. Um, don't come in there doing more time, because then it looks like you baited me into thinking one thing, but you was so scared that you was gonna lose, you tricked me and try to take and get the advantage. That's whack on your part. But I want to know from y'all, do y'all feel like, how do y'all feel about this? I mean, looking at it overall, and what I'm seeing people say a lot, they got Swamp winning, right? That's just the truth. That's the facts. If you look at what everybody putting up, I think Swamp did amazing. Let me just say this, and I knew this going into the battle. Swamp wanted it more. Just Verb, Verb, Verb battling Swamp. Verb don't want it as much as Swamp wanted. Verb then tormented Swamp for years now. Verb didn't have too much to prove battling Swamp, and I don't think he felt like he had nothing to prove. I already knew Swamp wanted it more. Swamp wanted to win more. He wanted that battle more. He wanted to kill Verb. Before the battle even took place, I knew that. So who's gonna go into that battle more hungry? Swamp, off rip. And I said you can't count Swamp. I'm not counting Swamp out. And watch Swamp know how to get to his point. He know how to get to his point. And he was hungrier. He wanted it more. He still got something to prove. It's like when he battled Tay-Rock. When he battled these names of these dudes that have been around for a minute, Swamp still has something to prove. Swamp is still borderline new. So he has more to prove. He want to show and prove every time he go up there. You know what I'm saying? Where at this point now, Verb is coasting. Verb is chilling. Verb gonna talk mad shit. He gonna get you tight, agitated, and he's gonna actually make you want to kill him. When at Verb is just chilling and coasting at this point in his career. He been around for a long time. You know what I'm saying? He got his stripes, he got his scars. He just coasting. All right. But no, not but. Let me not say but. Did the time limit play a part in this? That's all I want to know, man. That's pretty much it, man. Verb versus Swamp. First of all, let me know who y'all got winning. Um, and just let me know that question in the comments, man. I appreciate y'all. Slick Talk God. Slick Walk Nation. I'm out of here.